Hi everybody, it's Marcy, and this is going to be my last video working on my July Just Junk Journal for Dear Julie's July Just Junk Journal Challenge. Okay, yesterday's video I made these two tags. I've now sewn around them, so they're ready to go. And then after I went off camera, I made this journaling card, and this one, and this one. And they're all sewn around and ready to go into my journal. So I've got two more that I want to make. And initially, I had taken this image, part of it was cut off, and cut it down thinking I would just use it as backgrounds for something. But I really don't care for them. So what I've got is the fabric that I stamped on for this challenge. I've got some of that, and I'm going to put these down to actually become the base layer of these two journaling cards. So I'm going to start with that, and I am using my Tombow Mono. I'm not super concerned about I don't know how well this will hold fabric. I know Julie uses it all the time. I normally do not, but it's just easier to spread, and I will be sewing around the edges. So we'll see how this does. But I wanted to use this just because I wanted to get a full but thin layer. So I'm just going to put that on here. And while I'm doing this, I will let you know that I will be pausing this video probably a few times because I'll need to let stuff dry. Okay. So, I think this is, oh, maybe not. I was going to say, I think this is the first time I've made use fabric as my base layer for a journal card or tag, but I'm not sure that that's true. It's not something I've done real often, but I do like using fabric, so I'd really like to try my hand at doing like some little patchwork squares and using that. Okay, so there's that. Now, like I said, gonna let it dry. So I'm gonna pause the video right here, and as soon as this is dry, then I will move on to my next step. So I'll be right back. Okay, my fabric is dry, and so for my next layer, I'm going to put down, I had a little bit of the napkin that I used in this challenge. I had a little bit left over, so I went ahead and wet tore around the napkin, and I'm going to put some little pieces of that on each one. And for that, of course, I'm using my watered down Mod Podge because that's my glue of choice for collaging. Although my watered down Mod Podge is thickening up a little bit. Okay. So I got that down, well, almost down. And I'm actually, in this case, using a little more Mod Podge than I actually need to, because I'm not using my Mod Podge brush, and I can't let my finger get too glue tacky, or it'll tear the napkin. So and I don't mind using my finger for stuff like this. I mean, it washes right off, but it is a little more difficult in that, like I said, with these napkins, if your finger, once the glue starts drying on your finger, you've got to re-wet it. Of course, I guess I could dip it in a little bit of water. Otherwise, you're going to start tearing your napkin. Or at least I will. And let's put this butterfly down real quick. And then as soon as I've got this done, I'm going to have to again pause the video so that I almost did it, so that this layer can dry. I'm getting too hurried, getting a little sloppy, and I'm going to tear my butterfly if I'm not careful. Okay, so there that is, and as soon as that is dry, I will be back to put down my next layer. Okay, so my journal cards, the napkin that I put on is dry. And now this is not going to go the direction I thought it was going to go at all. I was playing around with stuff and didn't like any of what my original direction was. And I don't know if it's because I like the fabric with the napkins on it so much. I don't know why, but anyway. So what I'm going to do is, this is just a little strip of the green fabric that I've been using. It's the fabric that's on my spine, and I've used it in several other places. And just to give a little more texture, I am going to put a little bit down on the bottom. Oops. And a little strip up here at the top from the edge over to my bird. And I think, ideally, I'd like to have a little label or something to go there, but I just can't, I haven't been able to, I don't think, yeah, see, I don't really like that there. So I think I'm just going to leave it as it is and sew around it, and that will be that journaling card. And then for this one, where do I, let's see, I could put it between the bird and the butterfly. And across the top, I want a little bit more. Okay, that was that card. Now what am I going to do about this card? I thought that I was going to do the same thing on it, but still no. Okay, I'm okay with that. Maybe on this one, that's all I do. So put that down. Trim it off. Just don't like that. But I don't know that I like that either. So that one, I think I'm just going to leave that one like it is there. I mean, I know it's really simple and it's not nearly as embellished as I wanted to do, but for now, I think that's how I'm going to leave it. And I will be sewing around them, so then I'll see what I think of it then. But I think that's it. I do still have one jewelry item to make for my journal, but I'll do that as I'm putting the final touches on my journal. And I think the next thing we'll see from this journal is my final flip through. So that's it for now. Please be safe, stay healthy, happy crafting, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye-bye.